not having friends? Sometimes it's not about circumstances. It's not because you're introverted. It's not because you're unapproachable. It comes from very specific psychological patterns, from the way you think, the way you react, and the way you connect. Today, I'm going to share 5 rare traits that make many people walk alone, not because they want to, but because their mind works differently from most. And if you see yourself in some of these parts, that's completely okay. Let's begin. Pause. Trait number 1. You overanalyze every social interaction. After every conversation, you replay everything. Every sentence, every facial expression, every tiny pause. You wonder, did I say something wrong? Do they think I'm weird? Should I have said more? Should I have said less? This is called social hyper-awareness. Your brain monitors you in every moment. It sounds smart, but in real life, it makes you tense because when you're busy analyzing, you can't relax. You can't be present, and people can feel that distance. You're not cold, you're just trapped inside your mind, and that silently creates space between you and others. Pause. Trait number 2. You can't tolerate fakeness. You notice fake smiles, fake friendliness, fake concern, and once you see through it, you can't pretend anymore. You don't play social games. You don't do empty compliments. You don't force a laugh when you're not amused. You avoid small talk because it feels meaningless. In psychology, this is high social perception. Many emotionally intelligent people have it, but the downside is, truth makes people uncomfortable. When you're too real, they assume you're distant. When you stay quiet, they think you're proud. When you avoid drama, they think you're aloof. You're not harsh. You're honest, but society runs on surface-level interaction. When you don't participate, you end up outside the circle. Pause. Trait number 3. You're emotionally self-sufficient. You handle everything alone. You don't talk about your pain. You don't ask for help. You don't share your worries. You regulate yourself internally. You're strong. You're steady. You're self-reliant. On paper, this is admirable, but in reality, it makes people feel unnecessary in your life. Relationships grow from mutual need, from sharing, from allowing others to support you. When you never open up, when you give people no role in your emotional world, they slowly drift away. Not because they don't like you, but because they don't know where they fit. You're not pushing anyone out. You just haven't given anyone a way in. Pause. Trait number 4. You don't follow group mentality. You think independently. You ask why when everyone else agrees. You analyze when everyone laughs. You step back when everyone follows the trend. You're not rebellious. You just can't pretend to believe what you don't. You can't do something simply because everyone else is doing it. This is low social conformity. It's rare. It's a sign of mental independence. It sounds powerful, but here's the downside. People bond over sameness, over shared reactions, over we're alike, and you're different. In thought, in behavior, in worldview, they respect you, but very few feel close enough to truly connect. Pause. Trait number 5. You struggle with emotional reciprocity. You care, but you don't show it in ways people recognize. You understand logic, you give great advice, but you're not good at expressing soft, emotional support. You process everything internally. You feel things privately, and by the time you're ready to express it, the moment has already passed. In psychology, this relates to alexithymia, difficulty expressing or identifying emotions with words. It doesn't mean you lack emotion. It means you express it differently, quietly, invisibly, and because of that, people feel distant from you. Not because you don't care, but because your caring is hidden. Pause. Here's the truth. People rarely lose friends all at once. It doesn't happen from one big fight or one big disappointment. It happens through tiny patterns, not replying soon enough, not opening up at the right time, not joining surface-level conversations, not pretending when everyone else does, not expressing emotions in a way others understand. These small things accumulate, quietly, slowly, until the gap becomes too wide. But here is what you must remember. Not having friends does not mean you're broken. It doesn't mean you're unlovable. It doesn't mean you're not enough. It simply means your mind values truth over belonging, depth over noise, realness over performance. And that's not a flaw. That's a personality type. Pause. Understanding this helps you adjust, helps you become more flexible, helps you connect in ways that feel true to you, not forced by social rules. You don't have to change who you are, but you can practice small habits that help others see your heart more clearly. For example, 1. Express care with words. Just one sentence. I understand. I'm listening. I'm here. Simple, but powerful. 2. Share one small thing about yourself. Not deep, just honest. It opens a door for connection. 3. Let someone help you. Just a small favor. A question, a tiny request. It allows them to feel important in your life. Small acts, but they build the bridge you've been missing. Pause. Remember this. You're not alone because you're unworthy. You're alone because few people can match the depth, honesty, and independence of your mind. When you understand yourself, you'll stop asking, "Why don't I have friends?" And you'll start realizing, "I just need the right people, not more people." If you want more real psychology, not sugar-coated motivation, follow the channel and comment below which trait feels most like you. I'd love to read your story.